2 miles and 3 furlongs in front of them and 10 flights of hurdles to negotiate. They're off for the Injured Jockeys Fund Novices Hurdle Race, and Porty is first to begin as they race towards the first of 10 flights of hurdles. Racing prominently behind is Norton Hill, and towards the inside, racing up with the pace, is Could Talk About It, and they're followed through a little bit deeper out by Palmer Cree at flight number 1. Porty, the first to rise and land, negotiates it well. It's looking towards the back of the field. Phoenix Risen is one of those towards the back of the pack. Italian Spirit's another one sitting well towards the rear of the field. They're opposite the grandstands and heading down towards flight number 2. And Porty continues to show the way, leading up by about a length. Norton Hill, the red jacket with the white crossbelts, prominent between horses, and deeper out on the track is Palmer Cree in the pink crossbelts, horse with a noseband. Just tucked in behind the leading group towards the inside is Doctor Parnassus, yellow jacket, red and green jacket, I should say, yellow inverted triangle, yellow cap, jumping over flight number 2, all safely on the other side of that one. Just behind the paces, Could Talk About It in black and yellow. And a little bit deeper out on the track, Maskia. They're going down towards flight number 3. At it now, Porty in the black jacket, the first to rise and land, then gets over by just over a length to Norton Hill, who took it in second. Palmer Cree out wide, races third, followed through by Could Talk About It towards the inside rail. He's followed by Doctor Parnassus. Maskia deeper out in the green with the black crossbelts, yellow sleeves, is followed by Rebel Intentions in the red and yellow chevrons. And then Phoenix Risen, the black and red striped jacket, followed through towards the back by Italian Spirit in the purple. And here is the overall back marker in the red with the blue stars and the yellow cab. So they're turning back towards the home straight for the first time, heading off towards flight number 4. And no change up front. It's Porty setting a gentle gallop for Tom Scudamore, in front by a couple of lengths to Could Talk About It, racing in second in the black and yellow. And then Norton Hill in third position is followed through deeper out on the track by Palmer Cree at flight number 4. Dr. Parnassus going the shortest way behind them for Harry Skelton towards the inside. Between horses, Maskia centre pack, and then Phoenix Risen as they reach the flight, which will be the last in the circuit's time. Still towards the back of the field, Italian Spirit races with Rebel Intentions, and the overall back marker is here. That one will be 12 lengths off the leader, which continues to be Porty as they go past us with a circuit left to travel. Porty in front by a length and a half then to Norton Hill racing in second position, and then tight towards the inside is Could Talk About It, followed through deeper out by Palmer Cree. No movers yet from Dr. Parnassus, sitting comfortably back in 5th position as they race towards the end of the straight. They're followed through behind them by Maskia, and then still well back Italian Spirit races in company with Phoenix Risen as they take the turn. Also still well back is Rebel Intentions, and the overall back marker here is just getting a bit of a squeeze from Harry Bannister at the back of the field. So past their point of departure, into the back stretch they go once again, and about to level off towards flight number 6. And Porty continues in front by just over a length to Norton Hill racing second. Towards the inside, Could Talk About It is close up third, and out deep on the track, Palmer Cree. Maskia still right there between horses. Dr. Parnassus to the inside of those, just starts to make up a little bit of ground. Italian Spirits on the move from the back, followed through by Phoenix Risen, and then Rebel Intentions, and still at the back is here. Right opposite the grandstands they go once again, then heading down towards flight number 7. And it's still Porty in front, still leads by a couple. Norton Hill towards the outside, and on the inside, Could Talk About It is next in the field, and then the improving Dr. Parnassus through into 4th position. Maskia out deep on the track, trying to stay with the leading group as well. One more flight in the backstretch to go, 3 out, flight number 8 upcoming. And Porty still there in the black jacket towards the inside, pops over by a length and a half to Norton Hill, who took that in second. Dr. Parnassus is now in 3rd place, followed through by Could Talk About It. Behind that one out deep, Maskia with the yellow sleeves, and behind that one Italian Spirit to the inside with a ridden along Phoenix Risen. Off the turn, back towards the home straight they come then, 2 flights to go in the Injured Jockeys Fund Novices Hurdle Race. And Porty still there by a couple, but closing in second is Dr. Parnassus. 3rd place now, Could Talk About It, trying to stay with them. Italian Spirit next towards the inside, then a ridden along Norton Hill, and from the back Rebel Intentions trying to stay on. Down the straight they come towards the second last last flight of hurdles. Doctor Parnassus swinging away, takes the lead, opens up by a couple of lengths in short time. Could Talk About It is challenging for second with Porty, then Italian Spirit. Behind that one, Rebel Intentions trying to stay on, but at the last, Doctor Parnassus at it now, measures it really well, jumps it slickly, gets away by 6 or 7 to Could Talk About It, who's giving chase in second. But Doctor Parnassus has head in chest here as he goes inside the final half furlong. Will notch up win. 96 for Dan Skelton and 82 for Harry. Dr. Parnassus wins in great style. Could Talk About It in second. In third, Italian Spirit. And in fourth, Norton Hill.
Harry, can I ask you, we're live, just ask you a couple of quick ones before you weigh in, if that's all right. Well done. Did it all go completely to plan with Dr. Parnassus?
Yeah, it did. There wasn't a lot of pace, but I wanted to try and just hang on to him a bit, teach him a little bit. Picks up well, and he's very uncomplicated, you know, he's quite tough, so it's good.
Were you happy with his jumping?
Yeah, I was. Glad we had another run, and Dan wanted to get another run under his belt and just see where we were a little bit, so yeah.
And that put, you know, he couldn't have done any more than that, could he, with the Triumph in mind?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. So now he's one there, we'll probably go for the Triumph. You know, he's done no more. Yeah, he couldn't have asked for any more than what he's done here. Whether he's good enough to beat the top ones in the market, who knows? But we won't find out if he stood in his stable. So we'll give it a go.
Cheers, Harry. Well done. Thanks. Yeah, back at Taunton, Angus, thank you very much. We'll touch on the winner here shortly, but I might as well ask you about hometown hero now. He's done well since that back from an absence, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. I think today's race should suit him in terms of numbers. Lack of pace would be a little bit of a concern because he is a horse that likes to be held up. But I've been happy with how things have progressed, and I do think in time he'll be a 3-miler and probably a chaser.
Okay. So this is slightly shorter than Ludlow last time, is it?
Yeah, negligible. Okay. Negligible. I don't think that's anything to play into. At Ludlow, he just got tactically sort of turning in. He just dropped a few lengths that cost us the victory in the end because he was flying home. Yeah. Hopefully today he doesn't go asleep on us from the back of 3 out to 2 out.
All right, Dr. Parnassus, you know, you made no secret. Clearly you regard him as a nice horse. He's proved that again here.
Yeah, we liked him before Ascot, obviously, and then he did what he did at Ascot. There was he had to go and do it again and prove that he was, you know, tough and enjoyed his jumping. And sometimes those flat horses, their second run, they can be a little intimidated by the hurdles, and especially the noise of these padded hurdles. So I was happy to see him go and do that. I thought I'd try him over 2 mile 3 because effectively the Triumph Hurdle is a staying contest. It's a 2 mile 1 for 4-year-olds uphill. So I thought I'll go and ask him a bit more of a question than you would just do a standard sort of mile 7 or a 2 mile race somewhere. And he answered it well. He went away from them from the back of 2 out, which he was entitled to do, getting all the weight and all of those things, but you can only beat the horses that are put in front of you.
It's not something I'd really considered off the flat, that noise, as you say, because even when you're stood by one, you notice it. Yeah. And you know, we're half used to it, but them off the flat is nothing like they've encountered before, or indeed at home, I guess.
No, you can do as much as you want at home, but nothing replicates what happens at the track. And Harry just said he put him in between a couple of horses at the middle one down the back straight, and he felt the horse jump through the gap rather than hesitate, which was good. But you know, it's going to be a totally different task in a Triumph Hurdle. But he ticks a few boxes. He stays. You can drop down a gear and pick up. He likes his jumping. You know, and I can't see the track being an issue.
What did you make of what we saw in that division in Ireland at the weekend?
Oh, they're very, very good, aren't they? They are very good, and they're going to be hard to beat. And we know all that. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, but doesn't mean you're not going to turn up. Yeah. Right? Magic. All right, we better get to race, and good luck there. Cheers. And well done here.
Thank you. Cheers. No worries.